What's up, guys? The Monstar Bradzilla here. Earlier today, I put out on Facebook that if anybody had any Q&A questions they'd like to ask me, I'd be happy to answer them. Got a few responses, so this is my reply and my answers. Here come the Q's. I'll give you the A. Alright, the first one, actually, this is multiple questions from Curtis Curry. Who had the biggest influence on you when you decided that you wanted to become a wrestler? Professionally and personally, professionally the biggest influence on me doing it was, still watching the product on TV and still wanting to do that and be a part of that and entertain crowds and, be a superhero to some of these younger kids. Personally, what made me finally do it was the thought of living my life saying what if, and then being too old to actually see what could be. So I finally just nutted up and went and talked to the guys at Southern Wrestling Entertainment, who have been very kind and have trained me to where I am now. Without those guys, I would not be here. So yeah, definitely that's that. Let's see. If you could wrestle any professional, past or present, living or deceased, who would it be and why? This one I get asked a lot, and there's a multitude of them. Deceased, I would have to say Eddie Guerrero. I idolized him growing up when I got back into watching WWE and the stuff that's on TV, and I'd always really wanted to work with him, and it's very unfortunate that he passed away so young. He was only 40 years old when he passed away, which is very young. So unfortunately, I'll never get that opportunity. See, Undertaker. I would have loved to have wrestled him at WrestleMania and tried to conquer the streak. That would have been awesome. There's just a multitude of guys. Stone Cold Steve Austin in his prime. I would have loved to have been able to work with him. On the independent wrestling scene now, there's a couple guys that I would like to get the chance to work with. I'm going to leave those anonymous for now, but in due time, those names will be revealed. Did Doink the Clown ever give you nightmares as a child? Actually, I didn't watch Doink the Clown much. When I really started watching wrestling, he was kind of fading out a little bit, and I actually know a guy who was Doink the Clown at one point, and I think he's actually scarier outside of his costume than he was in his costume. Sorry about that, Amish. Still love you, bro. Let's see here now. And also we have a question from Mr. Andrew Dew Browning. I remember this guy. What did you first think about me when you and Justin tried to outswag me when you both were at UWF? Andrew! Hold on a second. I'm still outswagging you, brother. There's no stopping it. You can try to outswag the swaggy, but you can't outswag the swaggy, because I am, as I said many times before, the king of swag. But on a serious note, Andrew, actually coming to UWF, I actually looked forward most of anything was actually you, because I knew when I came out there I could have fun with you. I could pick at you and you'd pick back at me, and being a professional in this business, that is something we look forward to the most, is the audience, because you guys in the end really make it all worthwhile. So if I'd come out there and you just didn't give two craps about cheering me or booing me and just sat in your seat and sat on your hands, then this would be probably a completely different video where I had, hey, why didn't you be a man and actually talk back to me? But you didn't. You stood up to me. I was the bully and you stood up to me, and I respect that. So we're going to go bowling one day. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that. It looks like it's all the questions I got, which is cool because, I don't really like too long of videos anyway. So now a little selfless plug. This Friday at Southern Wrestling Entertainment, come check us out. We are at 5122 North Preston Highway in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. We have a stacked card already. We have Nick Iggy challenging our current SW Heavyweight Champion, Picture Perfect Jordan Cage, which is almost guaranteed to be a knockdown, just amazing match. These two guys are incredible athletes. Really looking forward to that. I got a couple personal things that I'm really looking forward to getting involved in. A couple individuals that have been putting their noses in places they don't belong and have forced my hand. Also, you get to see the newly created SW Saints, which include myself, the Wizard of Wall Street Cash Flow, Mr. RJ Douglas, and Hardcore Douglas himself. So KBWAW4368, got that in there. So thank you guys for the questions. Hopefully there'll be more in the future. Peace.